Today's Best Hits Mix 106.3. Scott and Mandy, we're going to share a mic here. You got to get closer. Oh, yeah.
Your dreams have officially come true.
You know, did you have a fish sandwich on the way to work this morning?
I hate
wow, that is just awesome. We have friends in the studio this morning. Our buddies from Life Church are here, and we've got the whole Life Church worship team who plays each and every Sunday, and we're going to get to that in a second. As you know, we've been playing Dan Thorp's new single, The Miracle, and we've gotten a really big reaction to it.
It is so beautiful. Every time it comes on, I turn it up, and I mean, it's truly like the epitome of Christmas too. And I'm so excited to hear it live.
Yep, we're going to do that here in just a second. We welcome back our friend John from Life Church, who's here to tell us about the Christmas Eve services this year at the brand new location. John, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Festivus, guys.
Oh,
Yay!
love that. Time for the airing of grievances.
That's right. I got a bone to pick. No, we're excited about Christmas Eve at Life Church. 3 p.m., 5 p.m., two identical family-friendly services. We're at 5200 Tittabawassee Road. And Scott, you'd like it because we're going to have videos from Bethlehem.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that. No, you know what? I'm a huge history buff. So watching the videos, John and Dan were in Israel here just about 3 weeks ago.
He just showed me a picture of it, and the picture is even unbelievable.
It's really cool to actually see where these events took place.
Oh, dude, it is crazy. Yeah, we went to Jerusalem, Bethlehem, and we filmed it. And a lot of these videos we're going to be using at our Christmas Eve services so that we don't just talk about, hey, here's where this happened. We can actually show you historically, here's where it really happened.
So cool.
And who's invited to the Christmas Eve services and always to Life Church?
Well, everybody is welcome.
That's right.
Basically, we're a church for people who don't like going to church. I'm looking at you, Scott.
Yep.
And yeah, usually Sundays at 11 a.m., but this week, Christmas Eve, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and it's a lot of fun. You can find out more on our website, lifechurchmichigan.com.
It is. I tell people all the time, it's like youth group for adults.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
We're a little screwy. We're kind of crazy.
But a lot of fun, and would take away a lot from it. And, you know, to get me motivated to leave the couch on a Sunday, that takes quite a bit, really. I mean...
And no food involved. That's like a miracle in itself.
Well, they keep promising food, so I keep hoping out that that'll happen. But, yeah, we invite everybody to come on down. Like John said, this is a new location for Life Church. It's just down Tittabawassee Road, right there at the corner of, help me out here.
Center Road in Tittabawassee.
I know, I should have lived here many times for years, and I'm still terrible at the roads. We've got a special treat. How did you find out about this song that Dan has written and recorded?
Yeah, Dan Thorp and the band, they're here, right here in studio.
Yep.
And Dan was in Israel, and he wrote the lyrics of the song, mixed it with these guys, and it's the historical Christmas story. It's on iTunes now. I think it's been playing on stations, and people are loving it. They resonate with the history of the lyrics.
Now, last week, there was several visitors at Life Church, and as I was leaving, there were three, I don't want to say kids, 3 teens that were freaking out saying how the song, they came to hear the song, and they heard the song played, and they were like, it sounded just like it did on the radio. The guy sung just like he sung it on the radio. They were freaking out.
Well, they lip sync, you know. No, I'm kidding. No, it's live. Everything's live on Sundays. And this is the band that plays at Life Church, and they just have done an incredible, they've thrown their hearts into this.
For sure.
You know, they've mixed this themselves, produced it, wrote it, the whole gosh darn thing.
You've got a talented group here. For me to say, yeah, I'll play it before I heard it, because I hear the band all the time, and I know what kind of quality they put out. And that's always a test of a local artist succeeding, is when you play a song and it matches up production-wise to an artist that's been established and played nationwide, and those 2 songs can easily be played back-to-back. That's a huge deal. That's a big, big deal.
Yeah, this is all homegrown talent, and these guys have hearts of gold. Dan's a good guy. He's a funny guy.
Funny guy, and very talented, as is the rest of the band. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We will be back with The Miracle, Dan Thorp and the band from Life Church coming up next right here on The Mix. Today's Best Hits Mix 106.3. Scott and Mandee in studio. Dan Thorp now with the band. Dan,
what's going on, Scotty?
thanks for coming in so early this morning. Appreciate that.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Did you just roll out of bed and decide on the hat?
You don't want to see what's under this hat.
Gotta love it. Before we get started and playing the song, why don't you introduce the band, let everybody know who is part of the worship team there at Life Church.
Absolutely. Brandon Shue on guitar over here, and he actually produced the song, too.
Did a great job. Great job.
Wow.
And Tyler Reiner over here on the percussion.
Tyler is perhaps the quietest drummer
Yes.
I've ever met in my life. I think I've, what?
You just won't shut up to me.
What?
You're crazy.
You're a girl.
He's also a part-time mime.
Is he really? Oh, I like that.
So,
I think I have his greatest hits on CD, so that's awesome.
That's right.
You guys have a great thing going, and we look for even bigger things in the future. And if the reaction to the miracle is any indication, you guys have a great thing ahead of you guys.
Thanks,
It's
man. Appreciate
a
that.
great song. Pay attention to the lyrics. I myself not a lyric guy, but the lyrics did definitely catch me on this one. A great story. And how long did it take you to write this?
Yeah, I actually wrote it back in 2009, but then when we went to Israel and got to see Bethlehem, it kind of sparked that remembrance of that. And so we kind of got it out of the cobwebs and showed it to these guys and kind of reworked some stuff. And yeah, man.
Yeah, it sounds great. You've heard the recorded version on the air, and I'm a big acoustic guy. Love the stripped down version, and we're going to hear that right now. Here's Dan Thorp, and this is The Miracle on the Mix.
Journeyed on, people scoffed, you're living in a dream, but what they saw made history. What they saw was beautiful, beautiful. What they heard was wonderful, wonderful. The miracle of love, the miracle of love came to us, came to us. Outside the stable, young and still, each person seeing the scriptures fulfilled. came to my house.
Woo!
Yeah!
Great stuff. That
Wow.
is The Miracle from Dan Thorp. You can hear that live at Life Church Christmas Eve, 2 services, 3 and 5 o'clock. And of course, you can find the song on iTunes. And even better yet, we play it a lot right here on Mix 106.3. You guys are great.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming
Thanks
in.
for having us.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
It's
you guys.
Mix 106.3.